Ladies and gentlemen, up next, this will be a lightweight bout. Three-minute rounds of lightweight mixed martial arts action presented to you by your friends at Lafayette Roofing. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this is Michael Taylor.
We got Michael Taylor making his way to the cage right now. Out of Revive MMA, Coach Aaron Davis. Aaron, one of the original MMA fighters in Louisiana. Back when the scene kind of started to blow up in the early 2000s. He was always at a lot of those old shows. Along Lake Charles, along I-10, a mainstay. Got his gym, and Michael Taylor, one of his understudies. I've competed against Aaron Davis in jiu-jitsu tournaments. His guys, as well as himself, always come ready. They come prepared, and they're here to fight. And Michael's got a tough task in front of him. Kameron Alexander out of Coach Aaron Phillips, Head Kicks Academy in Lafayette, Louisiana. Clash of styles. I'm ready to watch these two guys get after it and scrap.
Yeah, Michael Taylor is from Revive MMA out of Viter. Ton of great talent from there. Those guys are fighting all over the state. I look forward to some big bombs from him. He's had a lot of fights. Kameron Alexander may have had two of the toughest
Absolutely.
first two amateur MMA fights of anyone I've ever seen. And this one ain't gonna be no different. Michael Taylor looking strong tonight. Looking like grappling with a cable wire.
Oh yeah, he looks ready to get after it. He's game for sure.
Ready to squeeze somebody's neck.
And
Toss to Bryce now for our next opponent.
His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, he is Kameron Kamikaze Alexander.
Kameron Alexander coming out to Nirvana, dude.
old school, man.
Straight money, dude. This kid has had two barn burner fights in his first two fights. We look forward to another one tonight. We definitely stacked him up against the tough veteran in Michael Taylor, but this kid shows incredible prowess. Trains with Aaron Phillips out of Head Kicks. Real spiritual kid, super nice kid, great parents. Talked to his mom after the last fight. So excited about watching this kid grow and develop. He's only 19 years old, and I watched him do shakeouts this morning, and he looked like a 10-year veteran. Sky's the limit for a kid like this. Great talent, great athleticism, but just a mind for the game. His head is in the game. If he stays in it, if he stays in the game, we could see a kid like this in a major promotion in the next couple years.
And I think that's one of the most important attributes you can have whenever you're starting out in this sport is you got to be patient.
Yeah, you see Tyler Hill in his corner, Brandon Broussard, Coach Aaron Phillips, Gabe Reed, bunch of brilliant strikers and brilliant MMA guys in that corner. He's coming from a pedigree, and the gym has produced top-level MMA athletes for the last 8 years in South Louisiana. Our cut man, Sean Edis, we're so happy to have him. Thanks, Sean.
Big boy.
Really steps up the level for us out at Ragin FC to give these kids a cut man who can professionally handle them and keep them in the fight if they need to stay in the fight, and then give them the proper care after. Obviously, we're going to get him to the doctor, but he gets the blood stopped. We appreciate it, Sean.
I think it's just another one of those ways that RFC is for the fighters, by the fighters. Sometimes that can kind of create anxiety for a competitor whenever you don't have that in your corner, you don't have that ready. It's one less thing. It's one thing we can provide for these guys.
This fight's brought to you by Lafayette Roofing, 155 pounds. Here's Bryce to announce Kameron Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, RFC 2 continues with this bout. This will be three 3-minute rounds of lightweight mixed martial arts action presented to you by our friends at Lafayette Roofing. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the Mendoza Ford blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter representing Revive MMA, standing at 5'9", weighing in at 156 pounds. From Viator, Texas, he is Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor out of Viator, Revive MMA.
And his opponent across the cage and fighting out of the Don's Wholesale red corner. This man is an explosive style fighter representing Head Kicks MMA, sitting at 5'10", weighing in at 155 pounds. From Lafayette, Louisiana, he is Kameron Kamikaze Alexander.
Going crazy for Cameron Alexander tonight.
I think that speaks to his character as a good person that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
A lot of fans in the building for Cam.
Absolutely.
See what Michael Taylor's got for him.
Michael Taylor, Cameron Alexander, center of the cage. Michael starts out throwing bombs, puts him on the fence. I expect a grapple wrestle from Michael Taylor.
Good knee to Cam's midsection there. Cam reversing the position, fighting for a takedown of his own.
Cam's in on the double. Tell you what, Michael Taylor looks like one of those old dudes who can wrestle.
Got that grown man strength.
Just his grips and the way he puts his hands, looks like he kind of knows what he's doing. Been wrestling a while. Been grappling.
Cam with good pressure. Michael kind of keeping him there.
Oh, good details by Michael Taylor. Just good footwork and good hips and not freaking out on the fence. This is a place a lot of guys, you know, you could tell how well trained guys are with their work on the fence.
And he just like that, he reverses position.
If guys
Cam gets it
can't
right
handle
back.
themselves on the fence, if they get taken down repeatedly, you can tell they're not training this type of MMA, which is a lot of the sport that people don't realize, you know.
And that's a frustrating fight too, man. When you're stuck and you can't get up.
Michael Taylor looks like he trains on a fence every day.
Cam looks like he's in there deep trying to get the leg wrapped around.
But I know Cam does too.
Oh, good take. Oh,
Cameron finally gets the takedown, but Michael Taylor just scraps it around.
He looks like he cleared the hip on this takedown.
Camera's on top, securing the takedown. Nice job. Michael Taylor goes to half guard.
Like Cam's a guy, when he pops that head out, you do not want him throwing bombs from on top, especially in half guard.
Yeah,
no thank you.
Cameron Alexander's sweet and all, but not when he's hitting you. Michael Taylor's holding on to that squeeze, nice working up from the headlock.
Good.
Work up from that front. He worked up from half guard to front headlock all the way up to the fence. Wow, he's got skills, dude. His grappling is really good.
Ooh.
Just got caught hard with a right uppercut.
He's coming in wild now.
Big knee from Cam. Michael Taylor gets the single leg. Shelves it to the back. Big left hand.
Now we'll get to see Michael's pressure right here. He was popped a few good times by Cam before that exchange.
This is a real fight for Cameron Alexander. Michael Taylor's no joke. Not to mention he has tattoos on his neck. I always feel like if you got tattoos on your neck, you're tough. I'd be scared to get them on my neck or my face. Half guard again for Michael Taylor. Taylor battling back up once again, but we got a Darce choke attack by Cameron Alexander. Cranking that Darce.
That power half, baby.
Yeah, dude. Michael Taylor battles back up and throws some hard right hooks to the body, dude.
Heavy.
Wow. Michael Taylor's a problem as well. Close round. Got to give it to Cameron Alexander because the takedowns, but Michael Taylor was throwing big hooks to the body.
I think as Taylor gets tired, he got clipped a few times, and that took a little bit of energy out of his power bar. I think if Cam comes out a little bit patient, he'll be able to pick his shots and put him on the ground.
I do too, actually. I think a lot of the fight kind of depends on Michael Taylor's conditioning. If Michael Taylor is not tired right now, he's going to give Cameron Alexander a lot of problems.
And I know
but if he's exhausted, things are going to go a little different.
Taylor got caught with the hand. That's what stunned him. But let's not forget, Cameron was throwing some serious knees from inside the clinch to the body.
Absolutely. And that's it, corner man out.
Go ahead.
Round number 2, we're underway.
Yeah, this fight brought to us by our friend Darren Domang and the crew over there at Lafayette Roofing. Thank you guys so much for your support.
Ref calls him. Our live stream brought to you by Pete's in the Tap Room. Thank you guys. Big bombs by Kameron. Michael Taylor's in there throwing though.
Ooh, good kick to the body here.
Big right hand by Michael Taylor. Kameron Alexander is working really hard to put him on that fence and get a takedown.
Yes, now finish. That's it.
Mike doing a good job fighting for that underhook.
And Michael Taylor is just being tough on Kameron, just laying on him, exhausting him.
Being heavy.
Being heavy, dude. Showing great grappling. This is a tough style of fight for Cam.
It's like it looked like he was going for a guillotine.
Looks like going for a guillotine right here. Cameron's got to defend that.
Fight the hands.
This is what I was talking about. Veterans like Michael Taylor will kind of let you work yourself into tiredness, then they'll come back. But Cameron's getting behind him. He's having none of it.
Back's exposed a little bit, but good job of circling out by Mike. He's got to get that underhook.
2 minutes left in round 2.
Keep turning it.
Oh.
Cameron working on the Khabib.
Elevate it. Elevate it.
Good punches by Kameron Alexander. Michael Taylor's tough.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
He's a dog, dude.
This is an exhausting fight.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be built for these.
Cameron
Great
reverses.
takedown for Michael Taylor that gets reversed by Kameron Alexander, and he ends up in side control on top. Kameron Alexander looks okay to hold this for now. I think he's experiencing a little bit of exhaustion. It's got a minute left. Trust me, Michael Taylor is going to start moving soon.
He's doing a good job of framing on that hip, not letting him get in. I'm anxious to see if Cameron's going to start to. He didn't really drive that knee across to try and get to
Michael
mount.
Taylor back to half guard.
But he was content. He was content staying here. Exposed. There's our power half again.
Is he attacking the darts? I can't see from this position.
It looks like he's fishing.
He's got that power half, but Taylor gets out. Back to half guard for Michael Taylor. He's trying that octopus guard get up from right here.
You got to be under the arm, not over
Cameron
it.
converts to the back.
And Mike's back up on his feet.
Tell you what, Michael Taylor got some conditioning, dude. This is not an easy fight. Cameron with the lift.
Oh, big slam.
Lift and slam. He tried to take it back to his corner, but Michael Taylor got in the way of it in the air.
Attacking kind of a guillotine right here, but I don't think he's got enough time to finish it.
Woo, nice job. Good round. Cameron Alexander gets the round, but Michael Taylor's conditioning is out of control.
He's still in the fight for sure. And we want to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Graphics Plus, providing our ring cords, as well as Sportcheck Spine and Joint, ring cord sponsor. Also, Ring Girl Outfits brought to you by Gulf of America Outfitters. Go see our man Putt. You book your fishing trip, tuna, red snapper. If the fish are biting, give him a call. He'll bring you, put them on. Always a good time. Adam Peterson runs a first-class operation. Our friends over there at Gulf of America Outfitters. Thank you guys for your support.
Yeah, I just booking a fishing trip for me, Wesley, and Henry soon. Pumped, dude.
And look, don't let it fool you. The tuna that Putt is catching, that's not your tuna fish sandwich tuna. We're talking high sushi-grade tuna from the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America Outfitters.
Nice job. I'm stoked, dude. You messed up right there talking about Gulf of Mexico, dude. What are you talking about? Let's go, round 3. Cameron Alexander, Michael Taylor. What a fight, dude.
Oh, big knee from Cam. Talking
Cam
about those
clears.
knees earlier in the fight. Oh, big uppercut from Mike. Oh, good sprawl.
Nice sprawl by Michael Taylor.
We'll see if he go ahead and attacks that guillotine again. He's been going for it.
Gets to that front headlock.
Oh, he slipped out.
Cameron pops out. He's on the back now. Michael Taylor converts to the top, sucks in the knee a little bit. It's bumping the half guard.
He's going to need a finish here, so he's on the right track.
Yeah, he's got 2 minutes. He's got to finish. I give the fight 2 rounds to Cam.
We need an underhook with the left hand. Yep, now get your right hip. Let's go, don't wait.
He can't settle.
Great fight for Cameron Alexander.
He's
though.
on the back. Ooh, Taylor's
Michael
on the back.
Taylor puts hooks in.
Looks like he's trying to sneak.
These old veterans, dude, they dirty, dude. They
He's
come
got the
back.
shoulder. Oh.
When you tired in the third, you can't breathe. That's when they're there. Michael Taylor looking jiu-jitsu-y on the back, dude.
Cam doing a good job of table topping right now. He's got to get that shoulder a little bit higher.
Oh, Cam turns in the guard. Nice job. I just made that word up, looking jiu-jitsu-y. Yeah.
Right knee, Cam.
Cameron Alexander putting in the work.
Taylor needs to get back to his guard and maybe get shifty with the hips a little bit. Other than that, you got to think
Cameron converts to that half guard, and he's banging away now.
Drive with your knees to that wrist. Get him flat.
Mike getting back up to his knees. Cam doing a good job of just riding him heavy on that hip.
Go forward.
Maybe see a big mat return by here. Ooh, good mat return by Cam Alexander.
Flatten him out.
Mike working his way back up like a dog does.
Get that wrist, now drive him to it.
Cam, we got 60 seconds. Let's put the foot on the gas. We can finish this guy. I promise you. Let's go. Very
Cameron's
good.
corner calling him for all gas, no brakes. Let's see if we can finish this fight.
Lock those hands, single leg. Drive
Mike's still
to it.
defending the takedown. I
Get
mean,
your hips in. Get your hips in.
he spent most of the fight here, but he's been doing a great job of defending the takedowns. But you can only do a great job for so long before it just gets to be too much.
Great cardio by both guys, but Cameron Alexander's cardio looks crazy.
Relentless.
Relentless. 26 seconds.
And
Good
look,
ground and pound.
his corner's calling for him to empty the tank right here.
Michael Taylor was never out of the fight. Not for a second.
And he had a chance on the back to maybe finish.
Big takedown for Cam.
Last minute ghillie attempt by Michael Taylor. Great fight by both of these guys though.
Back and forth scrap, dude. What a scrap.
You got to think though that Cam just did more to get the W tonight.
Absolutely.
Excellent fight.
Yeah, I got to give that fight to Cameron Alexander.
But like, hey, look, man, Mike Taylor, he took an L, but man, his skill set jumped up in this fight. This fight's going to make him better moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. I think Michael Taylor is an old veteran, and Cameron Alexander just pushed that conditioning. Not a lot of kids with that much athleticism that Cameron has are pushing that hard because they rely on their athleticism. Cameron Alexander is doing what it takes to build a gas tank that can go the distance, and he showed it tonight against a wily veteran, a tough veteran in Michael Taylor.
And I feel like if what you said earlier, if he surrounds himself and keeps surrounding himself with good people that push him, not yes men, he does have the skills and the tool set to maybe make it to that next level in the sport.
And if he wants to be an influencer, Tyler Hill's there to help him build that kind of Instagram and YouTube page. No big deal, Tyler Hill. He'll also hold pads for him. We love you, Tyler. Just talking a little smack.
They got our judges are getting their scorecards turned in.
Our announcer, Grandmaster Bryce, will be with us momentarily. Big Basil in the ring, dude.
Big country.
Stoked about our
Bryce
refs.
Boudreaux.
Cameron Alexander showing Acadiana that he can dance too.
The man could fight.
Yeah, and he's got black fingernail polish on, spiritual tattoos. He can dance and beat up your boyfriend. It's a great combo.
Maybe we can talk him into a neck tat after the fight.
I don't think it would take much talking. I think he's down. Maybe for claw marks.
Judge's decision is in.
Bryce Boudreaux is in the cage.
We're going to go ahead.
Let's hear what the man's got to say.
Big country, Bryce Boudreaux.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge number 1 scoring this bout, 30-27 for Alexander. Judge number 2 scoring this bout, 29-28 for Taylor. Your third and final judge scoring this bout 30-27 for your winner by split decision. Fighting out of the red corner, Kameron Kamikaze Alexander.
I think we kind of saw that coming. You know, Cam kind of just dominated that fight. He did an incredible job. He did what he was supposed to do. You know, when the fight got dicey, he did a good job putting Mr. Taylor up against the cage, put the pressure on him, got the fight to the ground, which is where he wanted it. This is where he dominated it. Excellent performance from Cam. Hey, look, the head kicks guys, they're going to be well-rounded mixed martial artists. Great fight card so far. This is our first fight that went to decision. Tim is